1 million, 2 million, 3 million. Drop a message if you can hear this. Wow.
Habibi.
Trading is all about experience. It's to feel the adrenaline running through our veins. Like all the things we do that excite us. Whatever world we come from or live in, there are people that are born to succeed. They're called special, to hustle every day for an opportunity of a lifetime. Looking for the challenge to shape our future is something that's in our DNA. A privilege just available for a few. Traders, we see things differently, paying attention to every small detail that would maybe go unnoticed by the common eye. On or by the edge is our playground. With a constant strive for glory, seeking for a new tomorrow. Do you feel special? Take back control of your investments.
One, two, 1, 2.
Yes. Hi.
Hi.
Good morning, Thomas. Good morning. Love
Good
from Mexico.
afternoon. Hola, señor. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
La discoteca.
La coca... Oh, discoteca. How is everyone today?
Really good, thank you.
Hi, Thomas.
Hello. How you doing?
Good, mate. How are you?
Roshan Chandak. That's a very exotic name. Roshan. Sounds a bit of penis. Rosan.
Hello,
Right.
everyone.
Ah, Polska. Polak, Węgier, Bratanki.
Hey Thomas, good evening.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thomas.
Oh, what's the BOJ intervention? Yes, that was a Bank of Japan intervention, cheeky fuckers. Well, let's see. I can tell you. No, it wasn't. It was something else. Maybe, who knows. But recently the intervention's getting smaller and smaller. Last year, it was like 500-700 pips. They were huge, the interventions. Okay, let's have a look what's happening on the international markets. We're starting with the macroeconomics. Let's see. Israel conflict latest, UN Secretary General set to visit Egypt as Gaza humanitarian situation worsens. Of course, because they cut off everything. Assholes. This conflict in center. Okay, nothing really new on the macro side. Geopoliticals are driving the markets. It is really tough to follow all the news, and most likely you won't be able to be the first person to get some edge on the market to immediately react to the news which you know just broke the journals. So it doesn't make it easy. But we have something today which might going to behave well. Since the Israel-Hamas situation started, I'm not gonna lie, the market doesn't really react to economic data as it should be. First of all, because it's reversed. So any situation is worsening, obviously gold is going up because the safe haven. But any data worsening has the same effect as the safe haven, because the worse the situation it gets and the worse the data it gets, it has a reverse effect. Because the worse the data, investors and traders think if the worse the data is, the Fed is going to stop completely with the rate hikes. In fact, they're going to start cutting the interest rates. That is the problem that the market is pricing. Well, the market is reacting in a way that it should not, because I think the US hasn't entered into the war yet. So they shouldn't bet on something that's going to might happen or may not. Because Biden was very clear about it. Well, he was clear about many things. He wanted to enter the war, he wanted to participate, but now he's going in for peace talks. So not sure what's going to be the US role in this Israel-Hamas conflict, but the market is clearly pricing in that the Fed is going to cut interest rates. Because we had worsening, well, we had very good data, labor market data, we had shit CPI data. Actually, CPI was increasing, inflation was increasing, PPI was increasing, and yet the market was dropping. On one occasion, the other one was actually going up and then down. So what the fish is happening? No, going down and then up. So I think the market is completely messed up. Today, ain't no easier. We have retail sales data. And those of you who are members of the Alpha community, we had the morning briefing this morning where I talked about macroeconomics, and I talked about the US GDP, not US GDP items, so it's the role that the retail sales taking part in the US GDP. If you have a look on this chart, the consumption expenditure, meaning that a normal country, for example China, has a massive export in the GDP. Not consumption, export, because they producing stuff. Whereas the US has 68% comes from household and business consumption. That is insane. So the other part of the world is creating and manufacturing all the shit. The US is consuming that crap. So 68% is a massive chunk of the US GDP. Money makes the world go round. You might have heard this saying. And this is why the retail sales is a very good gauge to identify whether the US still has that American dream. You know, if the retail sales is going to increase, for example, which one is more important, by the way, the core or the headlines retail sales? I don't even know myself. The core excluding automobiles.
Headline.
Yeah, I could say the headline as well. But the automobiles are actually increased after COVID. You remember when there was a chip shortage? The used cars just absolutely skyrocketed. That contributed the high inflation. So it can mess up the retail sales as well. But I think the retail sales could be decreasing because of the higher prices. But this is speculation.
I read on investing.com that Walmart was not hiring any more staff for the, well, quote unquote holiday boom, because typically there's more spending, but Walmart is expecting people to have more conservative spending during the holidays. So that's just kind of like something that I was thinking about that I read that could affect today's potential market.
Interest rates are going up, inflation is going up. Of course, the first thing that the companies are going to do is reduce hiring or freeze hiring.
Yeah.
So, retail sales today. Let's see what we have on the chart. Oh, we actually did have the analysis already. A strong retail sales indicating more monetary intervention or more monetary tightening, that should send gold down. Weak retail sales, on the other hand, implicating a decreasing treasury yields because of the deflationary data, increasing unemployment, cooling, contracting economy. That is the perfect definition of what it is when we have weaker retail sales data. So from this perspective, we can say in normal market conditions that the market should behave this way. So when you have a weak retail sales, that implicates the economy is actually having fractures, cooling and contracting. There's not much business activity that's going on. Whereas on the other side, if you have strong retail sales, that implicates that we still have an inflationary environment with low unemployment, overheating economy, and of course, more monetary tightening, which is bad for gold. Remember, guys, that this is only during the normal market conditions. And right now, with the Israel-Hamas conflict, it's not normal market conditions. So this is for normal market conditions, for normal times. Let's see if it's going to work. So people asking if I have open positions. Yes, I do have open positions. I have open positions. One of them is from the 13th, so actually for last week, and the other one is just today on gold. Who managed to catch the today's trade with me?
I caught the buy during Asian session.
Nice.
But I already closed it. I'm waiting for a pullback.
That's fine. That's fine. Maybe that's going to be a pullback. Maybe not. It depends what's going to happen with the Israel-Hamas conflict. We don't know. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, good. I still have one position from 18.
18. Wow.
2018.
1814.
2018.
Yeah, it was a good call today, Thomas.
Thank you so much. I wasn't sure that's going to actually happen, but I looked at the situation and I was like, yeah, okay. Okay, where are we? There's only 350 people watching, yet only 73 likes. So, guys, push the like. Okay, so people want to ask questions. Shangi, Polo Ricardo. Yeah, ask away. Nice shirt, thank you so much. Today, big plan. Well, we're already in the position. I'm not planning to open any other position. It is running already in almost 100 pips, so there's no point for me to enter. It's too high to buy, too bullish to sell. But it looks like we're going to have some sort of more upside potential. We'll see. We have 30 minutes until the data.
Thomas, are you holding your gold position through the data?
I'm going to close down.
No, he's not.
I have also closed down my gold position.
I actually have... Yeah, I'm going to close down. I mean, it is serious money now, so when you have big data coming out and, you know, the New York session, make the money, take the money. Yeah, I'm going to... fucking hell. With one lot. It's crazy. 2,700. Absolutely insane. I opened it last week Friday when price, you know, when Israel announced that they're going to vanish, destroy Gaza. I opened just one single lot. Boom. 2.5k. It's absolutely insane. That 1.5 is closed. The other one, 2.5 lot, it's 100 pips away from entry, so it's running in 100 pips. Oh yeah. But oh, yeah, I'm going to close in some one lot. Make the money, take the money. It's no one can take this away.
Take the money, Thomas.
Absolutely. Um, 10 minutes. I need some water. Fuck. Okay, those of you who are interested to join the Alpha community, you can go to alphafx.eu and you may become one of the team members. There's only a few membership left. Let me just post it. Look to the right. Oh, thank you, mate. You only you joined recently, haven't you?
Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks or so.
How do you like it?
Honestly, it's the best community I've ever been in, and I've been in quite a few. It's not just the fundamental trading, it's also this community, the members are actually warmer and friendlier, and also when need be, there is, I'll call it strictness or tough love or care that helps us keep our shit together and be profitable. So I'd say it's my first profitable / break-even couple of weeks since I started trading 3 years ago.
Very nice. Thank you for the kind words.
Congratulations.
Thanks. This is not a paid advertisement.
Well, you still get your £5, I promise. So.
Hey, Thomas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Last week you mentioned something about interest in people wanting to hold the yen. Why would people want the yen right now in times of the war?
Because the yen is a safe haven asset as well. So the Swiss franc, the yen, gold. But because the yen, let me show you the chart, is actually, it's close to the intervention level, it's becoming riskier and riskier. So it's a risky strategy. As you can see, we have these, oh fuck, that's a big intervention. But still, yen is considered...
that might intervene.
Yeah. Historically, yen is a safe haven asset, such as the Swiss franc. But because it's close to the intervention level, it's maybe not the best idea to hold.
Yeah, I was reading on investing.com last night, and they were talking about how they might make some potential monetary policy changes, and so I haven't looked at the charts too much. Well, I've looked at the charts, but I haven't really thought about trading it. I actually shorted it last night at 10 p.m. It was good, but I mean, good thing I wasn't trying to buy during the intervention.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Just quickly, I'm going to close down a full lot on the higher position. Just feel more comfortable to book the money and not to waste it. We have...
I also wanted to add something.
Yep.
In case someone who's watching is looking at these, relatively bigger lot sizes and stuff, if someone has a small account like me, I have a $200 account. So I'm trading with you guys and I'm doing like 0.01 lots on gold and still making 40 to 50% of my account.
Wow.
Of course, fucking it up like while learning by myself, but still, don't be discouraged by seeing big lot sizes and thinking it wouldn't work for small amount accounts, as long as you manage your risk properly.
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult to manage a small account. For me, it's extremely difficult because, once you get used to the relatively bigger money, so you make, let's say, 1-2% on a 10-20k account, which is decent money these days. It was decent any day, even 10 years ago. And today, it's difficult to manage small money because, the profit is smaller. You have to build it up, you have to be patient, and you have to use smaller lot sizes, but it's not impossible.
That's true. I think when I'm able to be profitable consistently, I would think of the prop firm route, but until then, I wouldn't rush into that.
Yeah, prop firms are, well, what can I say? Yeah. So, okay, gold started already retracing a little bit. The game plan for today is fairly simple, yet approach the setup with caution because we have no idea how the market is going to react. Remember that because we have the Israel-Hamas conflict, or Hamas-Israel, whatever, these guys in the Middle East fighting, it's not normal market conditions. Last week we saw that how market reacted to PPI. It completely ignored it. And CPI, on the other hand, it did actually pull back. I think this was CPI. Yeah, retail inflation. It only pulled back 170 pips. It was good money, we caught it, but then the market immediately pushed back, I think, 5 times more than the PPI was. Yeah, there was like 500 pips, 650 pips, because of the Israel-Hamas war. The problem is that since Israel didn't hold up the promise that they're going to destroy Gaza Strip, the market pulled back a little bit and everyone's just waiting out. The conflict is keeping investors on the edge. It's tough. Hey, Andrei. I'm gonna go to lower time frame. As we're approaching the retail sales in 2 minutes, the plan you see on the chart is for normal market conditions, and we are not in normal market conditions because of the war. Weak retail sales in normal market conditions should imply a deflationary environment, which would help gold to push higher, whereas a strong retail sales indicating a inflationary environment with low unemployment, overheating economy, and more problems, which should push down gold due to tougher monetary tightening. We had a nice breakout from this wedge, and now moving on to the technicalities. We had a nice breakout from the wedge. We may have a pullback and then a continuation higher. Who knows? That's the beauty of trading. What do you think? Is the market going to react to retail sales or going to shake it off like the PPI?
I think it will react, but I think either way the scenario is bullish because it's just still not. I mean, retail sales, that in my opinion, it's not much of a like an indicator that's really going to drive the gold prices down against what's going on in Israel. So I think we could pull back to like 1919 or something like that, or like on the fibs I'm looking at like some sort of 50%, maybe a 78.60 stop loss below 1912.
Yeah, I mean, we still have a lot of liquidity if you look at the general trend. And now just strictly speaking about the technicalities. You okay, Alton? So we have 30 seconds to go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to find out whether the market is normalized a little bit and reacting well to the economic data. Strong retail sales implying sell, weak retail sales should send gold higher due to the deflationary environment. And now just waiting. And we have 10, 9, 8, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the retail sales came out, still waiting. Gold is pushing down, which means we might have a strong retail sales. Is a strong retail sales, so gold should push down. Now moving into the trading view, I'm gonna close down the higher position because that is going to send gold down a little bit and entering into a little sell. Closing down the lower buy as well, and now just selling gold. Targeting to around, let's keep it reasonable. So if I can take it to 1912, I would be happy. It's about 80 pips. If not, then the Israel-Hamas conflict is overpowering the market, so the market is completely going to ignore economics and common sense and logic, which we have nothing to do with it really. Let's have a final look on the data, just to make sure that I had a good call. Retail sales month to month, triple. Retail sales month to month, double.
Trying a small buy right here. Wish me luck.
It's tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Technically speaking, it should go higher. We had the Israel-Hamas conflict, but a strong retail sales implying the market should go lower. So my call.
Just got low risk.
Both of the longs and shorts have valid reasoning. So whichever side you are, I can completely understand why you decided to choose. In this occasion, I decided to go with the sell because I'm thinking that due to the higher retail sales data, gold should normalize a little bit. And when we're going into the New York session, we're going to have most likely some news-breaking developments that's going to push the market back to 1930. But until then, before the New York session opens, I think because of the higher retail sales data, gold should drop. And now just wait. Oh shit, forget about US 30. No,
Yes, I was about to ask you about US 30.
No,
the music is making the scene more dramatic.
Indeed. I think US 30 should pump a little bit higher due to higher retail sales. So the longs on US 30, I'm going to keep them. And what you want to see on US 30 to kind of break out from this bull flag. Sorachai says it's really tough these days. It is tough, but you have to do your best. Stop worrying, stop stressing. Only risk the amount that you can afford to lose. And don't stress, don't panic. Always make a plan, and if it fails, then just walk away. Think through. Sometimes, even at your best attempt, the market isn't going to go into your favor because we have a fucked up war in the Middle East. What can you do about it? Are you a geopolitical correspondent? Are you part of the White House? No, you can't do anything. The best chance is you learn how to manage these situations, how to deal with the emotions, how to deal with a full-blown war in 4 different countries: Ukraine, Palestine, Israel, and just learn how the market is reacting. Every single trade is actually an opportunity for learning. If you want to jump the learning curve and get my view, you can always join the Alpha community. Today I talked about many things: macroeconomics, fundamentals, economics, technicals, trying to survive in this market condition just like anyone else.
I think New York Open will tell us the direction that we're really going to go if we break below 1919.
I don't think it's going to break below 1919 or 1900. 1919, yes, maybe. It's going to be a bit of a liquidity grab, as you guys call it. It's really struggling. Let's go down into lower time frame to see what's happening.
5 minutes, starting bullish. Kind of at my entry point right now. It's still really risky though. I think she might go a little bit lower, to be honest. Break 1919, then maybe go back up. But I'm already in, so.
When is Biden going to travel to Israel, Jerusalem?
I don't know if he can make it up the plane, brother.
With help, definitely, but good thing he isn't driving the plane, otherwise he would get lost.
Yeah.
It says
Well, they get lost on the way to the plane.
Yeah, that guy is tricky.
He goes tomorrow.
Thank you. Okay, those of you trading US 30, keep your eye on the economic calendar as well as the earnings calendar, because we have JP Morgan reporting today, which is one of the biggest investment banks, Goldman Sachs, sorry, not JP Morgan, one of the biggest investment banks on Wall Street, and it can move the market, especially US 30. So keep your eye.
Thomas, I read
Actually,
somewhere
they
that
did. Report.
Report for JP Morgan is going to come out a little lower than expected, the earnings report.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think that would make US 30 go down?
Could be. We have a bunch of other companies as well, so you cannot just watch one single company. You have to watch out, all of them, the big ones, the ones that have big market capitalization. Oh fuck. Look at the yields. So many people talking about the dollar strength, but actually look at yields. Yields are definitely pricing in higher interest rates in the short term, which should be bearish for gold. DXY also bumping, which confirms the same thing. In theory, gold should go down. Look at that bump on yield. Let's go back. Let's double it up. Another position. Too loud. Okay, going to reduce it. How is it now? Yields are pumping, yet gold is going up as well. Was there any news from Palestine? Yields are pumping. Gold is not dropping as well either. Azul FX, yes, I just told you. What did you tell us, Azul? Put me out from my misery, please. I love when people coming in. I told you, I seen it. Gold manipulation at its finest. Could be.
It could also be just a lot of taking profit from shorts that's creating an artificial mini price pump.
George Gigi says, I think all the rally because of war and fear no matter other economic stuff. Probably. Anything is possible these days. Most important, yeah, Azul FX, I don't care what you said. So, the most important is have a plan and stick to it. Okay, one position I'm going to cut on gold. But I'm going to enter another sell soon. Now. Okay, I'm gonna get some food. I'm back in 1 second. I'm gonna monitor the position via my phone. What's happening?
Ranging.
Thanks, Royal. Yeah, sharing my view. It's not financial advice. You should consider, whoever you're following, their positions and then make your own decisions. So that's the reality of trading.
Enjoy, Thomas.
Thank you. Fucking world. Let's have a look on TradingView, where we can see what's happening with the yields. Yields definitely rising. That's bullish for gold. Bearish for gold, sorry. There's no doubt. No new news break the news outlets like Financial Times and Bloomberg. So there should be really no reason for gold to push higher. So I'm staying in the position. If it becomes painful, like going out to 2.5k loss, then I'm going to gut it, because that's my psychological limit. Thomas is the guy from Bloomberg, young twin brother. No, I think you think about what's his name? Jonathan Farrow, but no, I'm not. Should have stayed in the buys. And now I have to cut the loss because now I reached my daily loss limit. That's it, unfortunately. Not going away. Gonna think and watch how the market is reacting. It will ever follow economic fundamentals. Yes, it does. Yes, Alton.
Will you recommend people to hold their positions that probably still can?
On buy or sell?
Or the sell positions, or rather, if you could, would you still hold your position?
No. If you look at the trading view, so I have to accept the losses today, but if you have look on trading view, now earlier I was in buy, but because I trading economics, there's strong retail sales implying lower gold prices, but clearly it was a retest and then price pulled back to the pivot and now pushing higher, so most likely it's going to retest 1932.
Okay, so cut losses then.
Thanks, Michael. No, so far it's... What was the loss today? So my loss, profit and loss today is still up 1,300 pounds, but I had to accept a 3.5k loss, unfortunately. Which is quite shite, but still better to close the day in profit rather than loss.
I have to go. Thank you, Thomas.
You leaving?
Yeah, I gotta start the fire and do some other stuff around the house. I already
See
took
you, mate.
profit on my position.
Good call. Have a good one.
Wagwan Punanis. Everybody making tips in Tipland?
Nah, I gave back my profit today.
Oh,
Most of
bloody
it.
hell.
Yeah. Entered into a sell based on the economic data.
Oh man, I should have come joined you on the morning Zoom. I've been on the buy since last night.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna eat myself to death and cry in the corner.
So good, plenty of opportunities.
I'm still holding my position.
Tamazilla will come back.
Gonna go up the stairs and down the elevator.
Not sure. I'm fucking mad I didn't hold the buys from this morning. I would be up like 5k.
Thomas, if we look previous data in core retail sales and retail sales is 0.9 and 0.8, but now the data would be 0.6 and 0.7. Is this okay to consider as deflationary for USD apart from forecast?
For USD?
Yeah.
No, it should be inflationary.
Okay.
Thomas, you still in your US 30 buy?
I am, yeah.
I'm in the US 500.
Still struggling to break out from the bull flag.
Yeah, I've taken a couple of SLs and then just re-entered at the bounce. If it hits that bottom again, I'm out.
US Open starting in 35 minutes. US market opens in 35 minutes. Okay. I'm going to attempt one final sell. But I'm really the maximum I can lose is £1,433, which equals to the profit I made today. So if I lose that amount, I'm still in break even for the day. No loss, no win, but anything above that, just a no. Right, let's have a look at what happening with the yields, your favorite dollar index, and in the Middle East. So, knock it down a little bit. Yields are still fucking high. Yields are actually about to create a year-to-date high, which is significant. If you look at the highest point was 5.2%, and we literally massaging, tickling the bottom of 5.2, which would send gold down to hell. Of course, we are in a full-blown war between Israel and Hamas, or Palestine.
And there is an update, by the way.
Well,
So,
in the
Iran just warned of a preemptive strike on Israel in the coming hours.
the preemptive strike.
Yeah, so Iran is getting involved, and they're pretending. I mean, they're saying that they're going to hit Israel as well.
Oh, fucking hell. There's a reason why. Where's that news?
It's on the Telegraph.
I don't read that. But it should be on Reuters as well. But when are they going to hit? Is it just talk? Or walking the walk?
It's a bit of both, because they are behind the funding of Hezbollah in Lebanon. So there have been killings on the Lebanese border. Israel killed a couple of people that they refer to as infiltrators on the border this morning.
Mm-hmm. Someone says it's from the morning news, so that should be fairly priced in. I think unless there are just talks from Iran, it shouldn't really affect the market. New 4-hour candle just opened, so let's see how the market is going to react. Unfortunately, the market is quite bullish, most likely because of the war. The one thing I'm hoping, if there is no news or development between Israel and Hamas, then the market should really price in the extremely inflationary retail sales data, which should send gold down and US 30 a little bit higher. So now just waiting. And as I said, I'm allowed to lose £1,433, and that's it for me today. 3 bad trades on the gold sell, 2 good ones obviously on the longs this morning. So things have turned since we started the stream. Mehran Rais said, I'm Iranian and they are bluffing. They can't do shit. Oh man. Well, they had the bomb with the pointy head. Eight out of 10 bombs doesn't work. Well, don't want to test it out. Okay, 4-hour candle is doing well, 14 pips. Finally some wins.
I just saw a tweet where there is written that US is sending sailor marines towards Israel.
Selling what?
Sending sailors marines to Israel.
Sorry.
Like a tweet just now.
Ships.
Can you hear? Yeah, ships, warships.
Ships or ships?
Ships, marines.
Like the fluffy, the animal.
Yeah.
No, the ships, they're already there in Israel.
Okay, I just saw a tweet from WashingtonPost.com, financial news.
Yields bearish, going to stay below 5.86, then downward. Gold heavily bullish. It's looking like that it's already at 1.7 and could create a new year-to-day high. Okay. Right. Alright, US 30 I have to say bye bye because now it's broken down. The next level I'm going to watch will be when it pull back to the trend line. Quick have a look on the earnings calendar. Johnson & Johnson pretty good. Revenue forecast outstanding. Bank of America again not bad. Goldman Sachs, you lazy fuckers. Let's have a look on US 30. The US 30, I'm going to set an alert when it returns to the trend. Conveniently, just right before or at the New York Open, it could come back to this trend line and continue the trend upwards. The full setup, first setup has failed. Second one, we'll see that. And moving back to the gold live position. Okay. If it reaches 1910, then the day is saved. No Armani, no Punani. No Davidoff, no sucking off.
Oh, what a day, what a day, what a day.
Fucking hell, how is your
the special
fun-
occasion?
Sorry?
What?
Shirt. Such a lovely shirt.
Thank you so much. I usually wear a shirt just when I'm doing a stream or something. I put on a t-shirt. I look more
Looking
casual.
serious. Too serious, brother. Too serious.
I can unbutton it if it makes you
Yes.
if it makes you more comfortable.
Yes.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Okay. Where can we send the tips?
I'm taking
Habibi.
I'm taking popcorn. Okay, guys, I leave the stream. Thank
Have
you
a
for
good
everything.
one, brother.
Goodbye. See you tomorrow. Maybe.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm gonna do tomorrow. Thursday and Friday I'm off. I'm going to a conference. See you
Okay.
tomorrow.
Perfect. See
Ciao.
you.
I think I'm gonna call it today as well.
Alright then.
US Open is about in 22 minutes. It's really up to the New York session which side they're going to take. Is the common sense and the economics going to win and send gold a little bit lower back to 1910 because of the inflationary data that just came out? Or we're going to have some development on the market from the Middle East which is going to send higher the gold prices? This is something I leave you to find out. Both sells and buys are reasoned very well on both sides. So whichever position you take, even the technicals are pointing to both direction, not to mention the fundamentals. It's very mixed, not blaming anyone. It is what it is. We have to deal with it, unfortunately. So I'm closing the day with £500 profit. That's not what I wanted, but unfortunately it is what it is. Thank you so much, guys. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, Thomas. See you in the
See
morning.
you. Thank you, Thomas. See you tomorrow.
Thank
Ciao,
you, Thomas.
Cacao.
Thanks, Thomas.
Thank you, Thomas. Have a
Bye.
good day.